Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and tonight there are some storms coming, but that's not going to stop me from camping. I'm on my way right now to a local spot beside a Domino's. The woods look really good there for hanging up a hammock, so we're going to do a stealth camp. I've got a little bit of a break in the weather right now, and I'm trying to get there before it gets bad again. We are expecting some storms tonight, but hopefully it won't get too bad. All right, I'm gonna put the camera up, so I got a little bit of a ride, and I'll check back in when we get close. Got to get across the 4-lane.
Riding my bike on the highway, there was probably a safer way. Feels like everybody's watching me. Now I'm a little embarrassed. I hope that it doesn't start to rain before I can get in my spot today. I got these shots with my drone this week, and I didn't even crash it.
Getting close now. So far the rain is held off, which is a really good thing because I didn't want to get drenched before the camp even started. I have been keeping an eye on the weather, and I think the worst of it is over. Hopefully this doesn't jump forward to a scene where it's raining really hard later on in the camp. The rain has gotten much heavier. There's some lightning. I'm hearing thunder. I'm just behind the dumpster right now. I just got to get into the woods. There was a side window on Domino's, and I saw someone in there when I came by on the bike, but hopefully no one saw me. The hill to get down into these woods is a lot steeper than I was counting on, so I can't just ride the bike straight in there. I'm gonna have to walk it down this hill. Hopefully you can see from this angle how steep it is. It's a pretty good drop, and I'm seeing tons and tons of poison ivy down there. I'm going to go ahead and try and get down this hill and get my bag off and everything. Then I'll come back up and get my bike. I wish I could just stash it right behind the dumpster. Man, part of me just wanted to try and ride it straight down the hill. Oh, I made it. This ground is soft. I think you can see how steep the hill is a lot better from this angle. I didn't think about it, but Domino's has a drive-thru right there. So every time a car pulls up there, their headlights are going to shine right through here. And you can't drive around the building. You have to turn around. So I probably want to pick a spot maybe that isn't directly in those headlights. It is already extremely dark in the woods. I should probably hurry up and get my hammock and everything set up. Had a few mosquitoes already on my hands, which is basically the only skin I have showing. I did bring a thermocell though. Oh my gosh. Dang, I don't know if I want to bring this thing down that hill. It's gonna be hard getting it back up. Oh my gosh. No way. Easy does it. Ow! Ow! He hit me in the back of the leg. I got it though. Okay. It is starting to rain again already. Dang it. I was hoping I would have more time. But that's the good thing about a hammock, especially one with a tarp already attached. It doesn't take too long. I've never set the tarp up on this hammock before though. Tony gave me this new tarp and showed me how to use it, but haven't done it by myself yet. Ah, mosquitoes. While I'm setting this up, I wanted to mention, I don't know, a lot of you probably don't know, but Tony from Random Adventures 2.0 was in a car accident last night. He was hit by an 18-wheeler, and his car is totaled, I'm pretty sure, but he's okay. As far as I know, the only minor injury he had was a little cut on his hand, and that is it. So that is amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. And earlier today, we got a phone call that my wife's uncle was in a car accident. Dang. And he also, from what we understand right now, was in an accident with an 18-wheeler. And unfortunately, he didn't make it. But I'll talk more about Tony's accident and some other stuff that's been going on this week a little later in the video. I'm not really sure how high to hang this tarp up, but we'll figure it out. It's a good trick that Tony showed me. He told me to always hang my tarp stakes just right up here on the tarp so I'll never forget them or lose them. Actually, I'm gonna wait on that. Maybe I won't need them. My hands are itching so bad already from the few mosquito bites I got when I first got here. I have the tarp set up. I've got it a little lower on this side to protect the bike a little bit. I'll show you in just a second, but the other half, I have it raised a little so that I can see out. Here's a quick little look around of the camp all set up. This is the front side. It's the side facing Domino's, and there's some kind of beer and liquor store over there. Around the back is where I have the bike stored. Should be fine in there. Huge thank you to Hover Air for once again sponsoring a video here on the channel. Let me introduce you to the Hover Air X1 Pro Max. This is an 8K foldable drone that weighs just 192 grams, and it can fit right in your pocket. But don't let the size fool you. This thing is a beast. It's built from aerospace grade hyper elastic material, meaning it can take a bump and keep on flying. We're talking level 5 wind resistance, rear proximity sensors, and a rock solid braking system. And believe me, I've crashed this thing a few times now, and it is still flying just like it did when I first took it out of the box. Whether you're a seasoned pilot or a total beginner, you get pro-level cinematic shots at the push of a button. Just pick one of the 15+ intelligent flight modes, hold out your hand, and the X1 Pro Max will do all the work. Every shot stays buttery smooth thanks to Smooth Capture 2.0 stabilization, a free-floating 2-axis gimbal, and AI horizon leveling. I seriously wish I had this when I first started filming. It would have saved me so much time and gear. If you want professional drone footage without the massive price tag, click the link in my description or the pinned comment below. Thanks again to Hover Air for sponsoring today's video. All right, back to the camp. I'm gonna get the thermocell out. In my mind, I was thinking because of the rain, there wouldn't be any mosquitoes, but that's not true. You do a lot of camping and you get bit a lot by mosquitoes like I do, you should definitely invest in one of these. They're not too expensive and they really do work. I don't know if you can see the flame in there, but basically a little flame lights up it heats up this pad that's in the middle, which gives off some sort of chemical, and the mosquitoes don't come around after that. I'm gonna take the bug net down, or just slide it down. During the daytime when I'm just hanging out, I don't like to leave it on because you're just kind of trapped behind it the whole time. All set up. Oh, that's a little low. Wow, that's a little low. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it up just a little bit. I've made the adjustments. I had to raise the hammock up on the tree, which meant I also had to raise the tarp. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. I like it to where my feet are just flat on the ground. Perfect sitting position. Y'all, I didn't even think about being right behind their dumpster. They're gonna come throw some stuff away at some point and be staring directly out here. I just hope I don't have this light on filming when that happens. Speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Somebody just pulled into the drive-thru, so we'll get to test out whether or not the lights are gonna hit me or just shine right over the top of me. I'm thinking because of the embankment, they're just gonna go right over the top of us. They won't be able to see us at all. So they pulled out. I don't know if they turned their lights off or what, but when they pulled out, I couldn't even see their lights anymore. Looks like we're safe though. Another car in the drive-thru, but I'm not even worried about it now because the headlights, they don't get anywhere near the camp. This is like the 4th car that came through in the last 10 minutes. I snuck up here to the dumpster and I'm hiding behind it. That way I can see next time a car comes through. Because there have been so many cars coming through this little drive-thru. There's no way they're that busy. I'm thinking maybe delivery drivers are coming through and picking up their orders and then going back out again. That's my hypothesis, and I'm going to wait here until it happens again and see if that's true. We've got somebody. It doesn't look like a Domino's driver though. I guess it is just customers showing up. Normally, camping behind a pizza place, obviously, I would order a pizza and eat that for supper. But we just ate pizza last night, so I brought something else to cook that I think fits the situation. Oh my gosh. This is very creepy of me. Oh. So another car pulled up, and this one is a Domino's driver. My hypothesis was correct. They are pulling up to this window, getting their orders. Oh, I gotta hide. And then delivering them. That's why there's so many cars coming through the drive-thru. Well, it's a mixture of the delivery drivers and regular customers. That makes a lot of sense now. Now that I know the answer to that burning question, I'm gonna sneak back to my spot. You know what? Maybe we'll try and have a little look around in the woods and see if there's anywhere else that I can leave out of tomorrow, so I don't have to carry my bike up this big hill. Just do some exploring. There is a lot of poison ivy out here, but there is also this other plant that resembles poison ivy. I looked it up and it's called Virginia Reaper. And apparently it won't break you out or anything if you touch it. But there is some actual poison ivy out here as well. A lot of people always ask me if I got rashes from poison ivy, because I do end up touching a lot of it in the videos. But I have never, ever in my life had a poison ivy rash. Fingers crossed that I'm immune to it. I really think that I might be immune. I mean, I cannot remember ever having a poison ivy rash, and I know I touch it. I touch it all the time. I might put it to the test one day. Just break one of the stems open and rub some of the poison ivy juice on me and see what happens. Maybe I should do that tonight. Keeping an eye out for spiders and snakes. There's a little creek. Oh my gosh. There's a barrel down there and it just lit up when I shined my light over there, and it scared the crap out of me. I thought it was another tent or something for a second. That scared me so bad. Jeez. Looks like I might have to go back up that hill to get out because I'm not gonna try and cross this creek unless there's some easy place. But it's not looking like it. There is a very strong smell of onions. I don't know if it's like wild onions growing out here or something, but it's a very strong smell. Man, the woods go pretty far back. This is still a pretty small plot of woods. Let's head back this way, back to the camp. Here's our home. I haven't been on this other side yet. Let's go check it out. Ooh, that is pretty grown up through there. I don't think I'm gonna try and make my way through there. I don't feel like picking ticks off of myself all day tomorrow. Pretty sure that's poison ivy. So, I'm almost positive this is poison ivy, but this here, is not. Ooh, gotta walk into that spider. Don't know if y'all can see him or not. I'm gonna do a poison ivy test and figure out if I'm immune once and for all. So, I'm pretty sure that is poison ivy. I just broken the stem open. I'm gonna rub it on my hand. Just rub the whole thing on my hand. I'm gonna break the leaves open. Rub that on my hand. Alright, I'll let y'all know in a little bit if I'm immune. I'm pretty hungry. I was gonna wait for them to close before I ate. That way I wouldn't have to really worry about anything. But I just looked online and they don't close until midnight. There's no way I'm waiting till midnight to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my food ready. It's not gonna take long. I just brought a Mountain House meal, but it's a unique Mountain House meal, I feel like. So let me show you the Mountain House meal. This is a cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. I've never seen that before. I feel like it's the perfect setting to eat this. We're right behind the pizza place, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, all we gotta do is boil up some water, pour it in our pouch, seal it up and let it sit, and our food will be ready in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and get some water boiling. To be honest, I almost didn't do this camp tonight. There's been a lot of stuff going on this week, and I seriously considered not coming until the last minute. Like literal last minute decision. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and do a camp. That's why I ended up at this spot, because this is just kind of a spot that I've had on the back burner. It was close enough distance where I could ride my bike to it, you know. I just decided to get out and do one tonight. I didn't have a pot at home. I keep all my stuff my camping stuff in a storage building. So I did have a little pan, so I brought that. Now that I've turned my light on, I feel like I keep hearing noises up there. The only thing I'm worried about is someone coming out of the back door to throw the trash away. As long as that doesn't happen, we should be good. So for dessert, I just have a honey bun. And for tonight's soda, I have a Sharkleberry Fin Kool-Aid soda. Subscriber sent that to me. It looks like it's going to taste good. We'll find out. This Mountain House meal calls for about 11 ounces of water, but I just discovered all the measurements on my, where'd it go? On my cup or my bottle have worn off, so I'm just gonna have to guess at it. While I'm getting this water ready and boiled, I want to tell you a little bit about the week we've had. First off, I hit 25,000 subscribers on the channel. Man, I'm so thankful for that. That's an accomplishment that I honestly I never knew if that would really happen or not when I started the channel. If you haven't been a subscriber here long, you may not know that a little over a year ago, February of last year, I only had 500 or 600 subscribers, you know, so this is all still very recent. That the success that the channel has had because of all of y'all, this is still pretty new to me, you know. It's still surreal. I still wake up every day and just can't believe that I get to go out here and film these videos and stuff. It's just truly amazing. And then my niece Kelsey, you guys have seen her on the channel a bunch of times. She graduates or just graduated nursing school, so that was an awesome thing. She's moving. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but she's a Navy veteran. Her husband is still in the Navy, and he's down here right now. She just finished school and she's moving to California where he's stationed at. So probably not going to be seeing her on the channel for a long time. But that's still great news, you know. She graduated college. But then also at the same time, Karika's grandfather passed away. And, you know, he's been sick for a while. It's still not easy anytime you lose anyone. But just yesterday, I was a pallbearer at his funeral. You know, we saw her whole side of the family. And one of the people we saw was her Uncle Robert. And today, just a few hours ago, we got the news that he was in an accident with an 18-wheeler and has passed away. So within the span of just a few days, Karika lost her grandfather and now her uncle. That's another funeral we'll be going to here very soon. And then a few hours before we got the news about her uncle, someone reached out to me and said, "Hey, did you hear about Tony?" And so I reached out to Tony, and if you guys didn't know, he got hit by an 18-wheeler as well, which is so insane. But Tony walked away from it with just one little scratch on his hand, you know. It's just been a crazy week. There's been so many like highs and then extreme lows. Just puts everything into perspective. No matter how great things are going, bad stuff could happen at any time. But also, no matter how bad things are sometimes, that doesn't last either. You know, things always get better. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. It's just been such a weird week. This isn't the first time in my life, mine and Karika's lives, that we've lost multiple family members in a very short time period. Never gets easier, but when this kind of stuff happens, it really motivates me to do stuff. Like tonight, I was really not going to come out tonight, but I may not get another chance. You know what I mean? I feel like you got to take advantage of every opportunity you have to do the things you enjoy doing, because, and it sounds cliche, but you never know when it's all going to come to an end. I don't really know what I'm getting at here, kind of just rambling, but okay, let's get back to cooking. I was actually telling Karika because of Tony's wreck. You know, Tony's in Texas. He lives in Pennsylvania. He still has a 28-hour drive to get back home after he gets a rental car. And I was telling Karika, you know what if I drive up to Texas, because Tony had all his stuff built out in the back of his car for camping, you know. He has power stations and coolers, all this stuff that he has to haul back. And I told Carrico, why don't I go to Texas, get Tony's stuff so he can fly home to his wife? Because I'm sure she wants to see him after the wreck. But before I could reach out to Tony about that, we got the news about her uncle. You know, it prevented me from being able to do that for Tony. But thank God he's okay, though, you know? I mean, that could have been... I think I'm going to quit talking about it and making myself sad. Oh, okay, let's cook this food. I'm hearing some thundering too, so I'm going to go ahead and get this food ready before a storm rolls in or something. Our water is a-boiling, so let's go ahead and get this opened up. Smells good. Here's what it looks like before we add any water or anything to it. Ooh, it is thundering. There's a storm a-brewing. Now we'll seal it up and let it steam for about 10 minutes or so. And then it'll be ready to eat. Ow! Oh, I just touched the back of my hand to my hot camp stove. Dang it. It has been a few hours since I did the poison ivy test on my hand. And so far, absolutely nothing. Which can only mean two things. Either one, I'm completely immune to poison ivy. Or two, whatever plant I rubbed on my hand was not poison ivy. Either way, from this point forward, I'm living my life as if I'm immune to poison ivy. All right, let's try this charcoal berry thin soda. Smells good. I don't know, I thought it was gonna be sweeter. It's not bad or anything. This is the second one I had. The other one I had, I remember it being good, but I don't remember it being like anything amazing. I'm wondering if maybe, oh my goodness, I just saw some lightning. I wonder if maybe I'm just not a Kool-Aid person. That's why I don't enjoy it more than I have so far. Or maybe I just haven't got a good one yet. Oh crap, it has started a storm. It's not bad though. It is really coming down now. The rain has gotten much heavier. There's some lightning. I'm hearing thunder. I think I need to check the weather app and make sure nothing any worse than this is going to happen tonight. I'm going to check the weather radar and then our food should be ready to eat. The weather radar says it's just some mild thunderstorms, so that's good. And I had a missed call from Tony, so I'm going to call him back. My food is done, but it's extremely hot. I'm going to let that cool off while I give Tony a call. I think he should be out of the hospital by now. I was literally just talking about you when you called, and I saw,
really?
yeah, I saw the missed call.
My car is total.
That thing was like, what, 4 months old now? It's time to get a new one anyways.
Yeah, it was my third oil change. I did an oil change yesterday morning in El Paso.
I usually throw them away after 3 oil changes anyhow.
At least, yeah.
It's officially time to eat. I have to be honest, I already ate some of it while I was on the phone with Tony. And it is really good. You get a little bit of everything in this scoop to show it to you. So it's basically bread dough, like pizza dough, pizza sauce, and big chunks of pepperoni. You probably can't see the pepperoni because it's just mushed in with everything else. I think there's one piece of pepperoni right on top. Really good. This might be my favorite Mountain House meal, but I really love pizza too, so I am biased. Oh my gosh. That bite was nothing but pepperoni. That was freaking good. Also, I've been sipping on the Kool-Aid soda, and I don't know if it just pairs well with the Mountain House meal, but this thing is getting better and better the more I drink of it. It's really growing on me. That happens sometimes. Oh man, my back hurts. All right, y'all. I'm gonna finish eating my delicious Mountain House meal. I know some of y'all think that those two words never belong together. Delicious and Mountain House meal. Wait, that's 4 words. You get what I'm trying to say. But this one is actually good. Tony is perfectly fine. He told me the whole story about what happened and everything, and I'll let him, talk about that on his channel. But gonna finish eating, and then we'll read some comments from last week's video where I stealth camped at the Cracker Barrel. I am gonna read a few comments from subscribers from last week's video where I stealth camped at the Cracker Barrel. First comment is from Daywalker M. Why on earth, when stealth camping, were you listening to music and singing at the top of your lungs? In my defense, I was very quiet the majority of that camp, but that was very late at night, and it was raining really hard. Like, there was no way anyone was going to hear me if someone would have even walked out there. It was raining so hard that I felt very safe. That's the only reason I did that. Ted 27 PS, let's go, new upload / another great video. Thank you, Ted. Honestly, I get a video out every Friday. Every once in a while something comes up and I just can't do it. Ow, freaking mosquitoes. That's the second time I've gotten bit in like the last few minutes. I'm gonna have to turn my thermocell back on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I upload every single Friday pretty consistently. Every once in a while something will happen and I won't be able to, but for the most part I'm pretty consistent. Thank you for watching. Brenda Lee G. The lady probably recognized you. If it were me, I would have been like, hey Todd, and drove off. To be honest, if any subscribers ever do recognize me and you can tell I'm about to start a stealth camp, I would rather you just come and be like, hey man, and tell me that you're a subscriber and you watch the videos. Either that or park somewhere where I don't notice you and just watch me from there so I don't know you're watching me, because if I see someone watching me, I get so paranoid. I waited probably 20 minutes longer than I needed to finally go get into my spot last week because I was just so paranoid about people looking at me. But it wasn't just paranoia. That lady she's talking about pulled up and was just sitting there. I mean, just like staring at me. It was weird. Everything busy. Love it. Ever thought of camping in a dumpster? I have actually, for a split second. A long time ago, before I even started the channel, I'd been thinking about starting a stealth camping channel for years before I actually did it. But that was one of my first ideas I had, was no one's ever camped in a dumpster before. So I started looking on YouTube to see if anyone had ever done it. And that's how I first discovered the Northwest Wind. I found a video of his where he was attempting to stealth camp in a dumpster. And that's his thing now. I'll let him have that. I really don't want to be climbing inside any dumpsters unless it's to collect some valuable dumpster treasure. Last comment is from Jessica Aaron J 2379. Your beginning song is so funny. You should do more of those. Well, thank you. Maybe I had one in this video. I haven't decided as of right now yet. I guess you already know. But a few weeks ago, in one of my videos, I wrote like a little short kind of, it's not a song, but I don't know, like a ditty, It was when we tried out our new little camper for the first time. It was something like, camping with Champion in the parking lot, got my wife and my dog in a perfect spot. Like that. I wrote that, and then I didn't feel like getting my guitar out and trying to play it and sing it and record it and then put it in the video, so I just typed it in to AI and let AI sing it, and then I posted that. And some people were like, you're using AI slop and stuff, which I get it, but at the same time, I feel like if I wrote the lyrics, and if I'm capable of playing it myself and singing it myself, then yes, I had AI do it, but it's nothing that I wasn't fully capable of doing myself. But anyways, after that, I was like, if I do it again, I'll just go through the effort and get my guitar out and do it. So that's what I did. And I just used the exact same melody as well, I believe, as I did in that other song too. So maybe I'll just keep using that exact same melody and just writing whatever lyrics fit the situation in that video. All right, y'all, it's getting late. My hand is itching because something bit me, not because of poison ivy, because I'm immune to that apparently. I'm gonna crawl into my hammock and try and get some sleep. If anything happens, I'll let you guys know, but if not, here comes a time lapse and I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night, everybody. I just got woken up by the rain. I don't know how loud it is on camera, but it is some of the loudest rain I've ever been in while camping. I'm completely fine under here though. There's not even any like rainwater coming through under the hammock or anything. Because I was afraid I was gonna have to get all my stuff up off the ground and move it, but there's zero rainwater as of right now. It's loud though. All right, going back to sleep. Now here comes the time lapse. Good morning. It is very late. I'm not even gonna tell you how long I slept. But in my defense, I kept waking up last night because the rain was just so loud. And it was probably rain for like 30 minutes and then stop and I would fall asleep and then it would come crashing down again. So it was just like off and on all night like that. So I'm guessing when it finally stopped for the last time, I fell asleep hard and I slept a really long time. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. And look how close I am to this freaking dumpster. Look at that. If anyone has came to throw anything away this morning, they've probably definitely seen me down here. I gotta get up and get all this stuff packed away before someone comes and spots me down here. A freaking car just pulled right up to the dumpster. I was actually peeing when they did that and I looked back and the car was pulling up. I don't think they can see me though. I don't want to walk over too far. Hopefully you can see their headlights parked right in front of the dumpster. I'm afraid to go over too far because if there's someone in that passenger seat, they'll be able to see me. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on packing up right now because I don't know what they're doing, and if they get out of the car and walk by to go into Domino's, they may hear me rustling around, even though it pretty much doesn't matter at this point, you know, because, oh, it's an actual worker. What are they doing? Oh, he's backing up. Okay, he's gone. Oh my gosh. Well, that's my sign to get out of here. I'm gonna pack this stuff up quick. There were a whole bunch of slugs on my bag, and now I have these little slimy trails all over my bag, and I gotta put this on my back right now. I've got to clean that off a little bit. I can't ride with that on my back. Oh yeah, that worked perfectly fine. I do have wipes, but they're stuffed deep inside of my bag and I don't want to get them out. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Karika. And happy anniversary, Karika. I love you, sweetie. May 10th will be our 16th wedding anniversary. Doesn't feel like 16 years, honestly. Time flies, y'all. That's why you should get out and do stuff, stupid stuff like this. All right, I am packed up. Now all I gotta do is get this bike back up this hill and we're out of here. So I turned the walk mode on. Oh, and the back tire is pushing itself. The motor is on and pushing it. Oh, I did it. I made it to the top of the hill. I hope y'all have a great Mother's Day weekend. Also, I want to thank y'all for getting me to 25,000 subscribers. I've gotten more subscribers in the last week than I have in the last month. So thank y'all so much for that. And I'll do a live stream here soon. I'm not sure when. Like I said, we have funerals coming up and some other stuff, and my anniversary is or our anniversary. Maybe sometime next week we'll do a live stream to celebrate the 25,000. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the riskiest, but I still had fun, and I hope you had fun watching it. All right, everybody. We'll see you next week for another stealth camp. Bye, everybody.